Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Steph from the Hot Moving Podcast, and it seems like the $12 million a year man, Stephen A. Smith, this year finally reached a breaking point. You know, he was on Bill Simmons' podcast just talking about his work-life balance. And we know Stephen A. Smith, he's all over ESPN, you know, when he's doing First Take, NBA Countdown, Sports Center. You know, whenever there's a segment to plug Stephen A. Smith in, they utilize his face because, you know, hey, with the recent cuts of ESPN, we know the importance of star power and maintaining the big money guys, the big face guys like Stephen A. Smith, right? So, and look, I mean, for me, yeah, I think Stephen A. Smith works a lot, you know, and look, if he wants to work a lot, you know, go after it, get your money. I understand all of that, right? But at some point, I mean, we're all human, you know what I'm saying? We all get tired, and it seems like ESPN was just breaking his back, you know what I'm saying, working him in. You know, he even said it himself on his podcast that, hey, I'm where nobody's working more hours than me, and there's people above him getting paid more. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, on the Bill Simmons podcast, he was just saying that, you know, between doing First Take as he does in the morning, and then there's hours in between. He does Sports Center, but there's hours in between that he has to do NBA Countdown. He has to wait to the NBA Countdown, and he was saying that that is the part that really got on him. So, I mean, Stephen A. Smith has leverage now considering the cuts, and he said this upcoming season that's going to change. So, are we going to see less of Stephen A. Smith? Are we going to, you know what I'm saying? Like, is he not going to do NBA Countdown? Is he going to be replaced by Kendrick Perkins and somebody else? Or is he not going to do Sports Center anymore? He's just going to do First Take and then just come back later for NBA Countdown. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's a lot of things with this whole shift at ESPN. Amidst all of this, Stephen A. Smith was getting tired, you know, and I can understand that, you know, but at the end of the day, though, is it ESPN's fault or is it Stephen A. Smith's fault? You know, Stephen A. Smith comes across as the most company man there is, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, he's all about, you know, making his boss's money and how can he get some of that? Okay, well, if that's your mentality, you know what I'm saying? And I get we're all human and, you know, we need breaks and we need to have a better work-life balance. But if that's your mentality, then this comes with it then. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, his contract ends in 2 years. Is ESPN going to keep him? If they do keep him, is he going to have a limited role but still get a bigger bag? You know what I'm saying? Or they feel that, no, we want you on all these segments. You know what I'm saying? We say jump, you know, when we say jump, you say how high type of mentality it seems like. You know what I'm saying? With ESPN and Stephen A. Smith. So, but he has leverage now to make certain demands. But I just find it very interesting because, I mean, everybody's kind of scratching their head like, man, you're all over the network. You're working. You see him in the morning. You see him late at night. You see him on NBA Countdown. You see him late at night on Sports Center. You know what I'm saying? And he is one of the top paid guys. So he's definitely earning his money. But compared to the workload that he's doing compared to others, yeah, it's not fair, right? So we'll see how it looks going forward for Stephen A. Smith. But, I mean, I think it's cool to get this kind of insight. You know what I'm saying? That he finally says it, you know what I'm saying? Because Stephen A. Smith is a workhorse. He's always working. He always talks about how much he's working. You know what I'm saying? I work more than 40 hours a week, yada, 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 yada. But at the same time, it's like, okay, bro, chill. Like, how's your work-life balance? Are you actually good? You know what I'm saying? So good insight. But yeah, Stephen A. Smith, I mean, from a distance, definitely overworked for sure. But he set it up that way. You know what I'm saying? You want the bag, this comes with it. Anyways, though, let me know what y'all think about this. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.